if this game ends up going the distance here. Simply the incoming... Welcome to Terraform, the venue for game number 2 between these players in the Gfinity £100 Cup, spawning in the bottom right position with one of actually the cooler logos I've seen for a team. I really quite like that. AP StarCraft 2. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Botvinnik. He's playing against one of the players who are going to be participating in the Gfinity Summer Masters in August. We're going to be seeing him live in action in London. But before then, he's looking to warm up with a couple of online victories here. Can he do it? This would be a fantastic first step. It's Dead Pixels, true. Racks first coming out from Botvinnik. Now the positioning of that indicates a very, very quick add-on to that barracks there. You're also going to be able to wall off with a second barracks over here, so you don't necessarily need that supply depot here in the top left. Refinery coming down now, will be completing in just a sec, and I don't really think it's going to be 3 Reaper like we saw in the last game, because getting 3 Reapers before putting the add-on up means you're really, really open to attacks coming through here. So I wonder if it's just going to be 1 or 2 units and then immediate add-on and second barracks. We'll keep an eye on that. In the meantime, well, pretty quick pool. We got the gas already. Things are looking pretty heated as far as True is concerned. He wants to go with an early Zergling speed. Maybe see if he can get a bit of aggression done here on this map. Otherwise, all looking quiet. We do indeed have the Reaper coming out as predicted, but how many more are going to be popping out here for Botvinnik? Okay, so he is going for the supply depot, so there won't be a second barracks here. Are we going to see 1 Reaper and then an add-on, or are we going to see... No, we're actually going to see the same kind of thing. Fair enough. That is interesting indeed. Was not expecting that. On some maps, I mean, especially like this one, if you wall off this way, just any sort of early attacks make your world very, very painful. But Botvinnik obviously trusting his opponent to go ahead and go for them normal macro games. Game number 2, when you're 1-0 up, though, is a perfectly good time to try something funky. So Botvinnik at the moment may be playing a little bit to True's reputation for good macro there. First Reaper, trying to get some damage done on the Queen in case he comes back with his friends a little bit later on. Manages to escape once again. This Queen has gone down to about 3/4 health. Not exactly the hugest amount, but you know, something is definitely better than nothing here. And oh, it needs to be careful. She is coming down now and will be on creep at the natural expansion as well. Second Reaper on his way. Zerglings unable to move past them, and one of them actually goes down there as well. This Queen off creep at the moment and looking in danger. Needs to be very, very careful. Down to 45 hit points, and Botvinnik putting on a good amount of pressure early on in this game against True here. Factory coming down behind it as well. An immediate third CC started, second command center on the low ground as well. So a lot of economic greed coming out from our Terran player, but I have to say he's doing quite well with his Reapers this game compared to last game, when for quite a lot of the time they were actually sat around the middle of the map not doing too much. And now these Zerglings trying to avenge the death of their Queen, unable to do so. That was a really nice pickoff actually there from Botvinnik. So he is making this count in the early game. However, oh god, what are you doing there? Whoa, that was the gutsiest move of Barracks and Factory I have seen in a very long time, ladies and gentlemen. We have SCVs repairing the supply depot as well as the reactor now. As the first Hellions are getting produced, a lot more Zerglings coming in to try and force something out of Botvinnik. True is obviously not happy at having that Queen killed off early in this game, but it looks like the first couple of Hellions are going to be able to come out, and this Zergling attack is not going to be able to pay any dividends today. I imagine when the third and fourth Hellions come out as well, he should be relatively safe to go and try and clear these guys out, because he wants to be able to continue mining from that natural expansion as quickly as possible. Now, only the 1 worker killed so far this game, so not an awful lot just yet. Really annoying getting that Queen killed off early on. It looks like in the middle of all of this, the Reapers have died as well. And yeah, that has to be more than enough to go ahead and kill off these Zerglings. Wow, True's going to try. I'm not sure he can, to be perfectly honest. True just really doesn't want anything to... I reckon he should just land the orbital and say, what are you possibly going to do with this? And that's exactly what he does there. The Overlord is spotted, by the way, so this Marine will be able to give it a bit of a hard time. It's probably going to move up onto this high ground, and then it'll be okay. And that's a lot of Zerglings out on the map for True right now. I mean, he's got... well, 20 of them out on the 8-minute mark. He's not really doing too much with them at the moment. Work supply 42 to 30, still in favor of our Zerg player, but triple orbital command is now kicking in for Botvinnik as well, and that's going to make him pretty happy indeed with regards to macro. Do we have more Hellions coming in to try and save these two? Yes, we do. Okay, yeah, they actually need to bunch up and go ahead and move out across the map together if they want to get anything done there. Another barracks going down, and the starport next to the factory. That's going to get reactored straight away, so we will be seeing double medevac production. I wonder if we're going to see a Viking to clear out Overlords as well, because True's map vision is just pretty good across the middle here, making sure this opponent can't actually see anything. He's gone ahead and taken his third base now as well. So things looking pretty hunky-dory for our Dead Pixels player there. So this guy is going to go toasties. And we're going straight for the Spire this time. Now, notice the Baneling Nest is in, but I wonder if we're actually going to be seeing a massive Baneling attack, because this is a good number of Hellions, and it's very, very difficult to split in micro and still come out on top against this many Hellions with a good amount of AoE damage against those lovely, lovely light units, those Zerglings and Banelings. And here they come across the map. It looks like one of those creep trimmers will go down. These Zerglings, they're more interested in a counterattack right now. These Hellions haven't actually seen anything, so they're not getting any damage done over here. They're actually just sitting around there, and they really need to be back home defending right now. Double engineering bay with the +1/+1 being part of the wall off here for Botvinnik, but I'm not sure he understands what kind of danger is incoming. He needs to get the Hellions back, and he needs to get them back quickly. Okay, they are back now. Not in the middle of the Banelings! Oh god, all but 4 of them go down straight away. And now the Zerglings turn their attention to the Hellions. They're getting all but surrounded. A lot of these Zerglings are on about half health, but is that really enough? Look at the number of Banelings that are coming through now. And here comes the swarm, ladies and gentlemen. No more Hellions to deal with this. The Banelings, this Terra needs to stop the Banelings from getting in. There's one more Baneling left in this army of Zerglings, but look at how many there are here. These guys are completely surrounded. This is a horror movie, and Dead Pixels True will take the first best of 3 of the evening by a score line of 2-0 over Botvinnik.